I'm not watching Rick and Morty. Watches it on stream, gets sued. Yeah. I don't give a crap, to be honest. I mean, it's a good show. Call of Duty Battle Royale. It's called Warzone. It's called Warzone, bro. Warzone. Warzone.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they...
I wish I could. Prime's the Commonwealth.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded...
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, Proctor Quinlan has located some record. We're fair. The catch is that...
I'll head out there immediately.
Good. Because I suggest you... Hopefully, by the time... Good luck, Knight.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us, thanks to the
That's not surprising.
I appreciate it. Anyway, I've had them... We've rigged up... When you...
Sure.
After that...
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Look. Good luck, Knight.
Damn, but did I ask?
Believe that this is a bomb disposal facility.
You really watching that one meme where everything's supposed to be sad? Oh, oh, oh. going into a nuclear, you know, like, bomb storage place. There's gonna be a lot of feral ghouls. I know from the first time I was here. No, like, no joke. There's a lot of ferals and it gets annoying. Stop saying okay, kid. It's not a joke. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Unacceptable. I haven't found a single ghoul, but I will eventually. I wonder if China also got nuked. You know, we need a Fallout inside China. You know, like one of the Fallout games need to be inside China or some shit. Cause I need to know if, like, you know, China got nuked or not. Cause, you know, China was one of the main ones that nukes us in Fallout. I mean, if Fallout in China never happens, then, you know, China didn't get nuked. Plain and simple. I mean, it's a pretty based, you know, idea there. Yeah, I said based. You know, like based from, like, Lloyd and shit. No women are allowed in my treehouse. Based Tony.
You never know what you'll find.
Nice.
What? Damn. But did I ask? No, I'm kidding. Please don't hit me. No, not again. No. Oh, no, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Not again. We're both thinking of the Cleveland Browns falling out of the bathtub, right? No, 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 no. But you're doing it in the gay guy's voice. That's the only reason why I asked. No, 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 no. See, that's the voice he was doing it in. Execution time. My favorite. But nah, I left. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Yeah. Although I haven't been listening to you for a while now.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on tap.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. The children.
Trust me, I'm on your...
Atom has when he... That is...
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
I want to spread...
Perhaps then I have misjudged. If you would take this, follow the brill. May Atom...
Uh-huh.
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. This is the big one. They want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
So many bombs.
Paladin Dance.
Now that this site's been secured, we should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until the vertebrates arrive.
Was it something I said?
Not at all. I just don't have a choice. Elder Maxon's orders were quite clear. I'm not to take my eyes off these bombs until every one of them has been counted, tested, and loaded. If we want Liberty Prime to reach peak fighting efficiency, we can't afford to lose this stockpile. Dismissed, Knight.
Dance?
You need to get back to the airport right away, Knight. I'll keep an eye on things until these bombs are...
I'm getting radiation from these. What do you know? And plus, this is like futuristic, you know, this game. So these bombs could be way more advanced than the bombs currently. Just saying. Nah, this would be far more advanced than this. Because, you know, this game has like floating cars and shit. What does real life have, And hell, the cars are even powered by, you know, radiation and shit.
stick was a real
Proctor Ingram?
idea.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
As soon as those bombs arrive, I'll help Proctor Ingram get them loaded onto Liberty Prime.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
I've got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but...
Proctor.
Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you before you...
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that. Elder Max and...
I love that one. This was my favorite episode.
Sir, no break! I've really made up my mind about this. I never want
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the which leaves me... I'm ordering you.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
I have to kill my companion. Because he's a synth. Apparently he was a robot the whole time.
Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Of course I'm not gonna kill him,
Knight,
so.
I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable.
What did I ask?
This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake. and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to... It was listening post. It's isolated. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Guess we're going to kill him now. I guess we're gonna go kill him now. What? Bam, boy, damn.
Duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Damn. I guess I gotta go save him now. I mean, kill him. Same thing. Saving and killing, same thing.
closer. Huh?
Yeah?
Yo, Damien, you're lagging. Yeah.
Don't think I can pick this.
Going down.
What?
Please stand clear. This is now.
Yeah. Yeah, capiche, bro. Yeah, I know. Capiche equals capiche.
Hi.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders?
Nah, never,
Does
bro.
Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. I remember. I mean, even though... Why does any of this...
Uh-huh. No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted.
What?
Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hi.
Going up. Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
That's insane. He dedicated his life to protecting mankind.
Is that what it told you? How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Just listen to me. If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Dance alive.
You value this machine's life that much. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight.
I'm just watching
time.
this important
Say your
part, you know.
goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Huh?
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand
What,
up to Maxon
the guy?
like that.
Yeah.
Friends take care of each other, no matter what.
That they do. Which is why I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. But it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there. I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her, and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Excuse me.
You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier. You're one hell of a soldier.
So apparently I didn't have to kill him. Cool, right?
There's no time to waste when there's...
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
You're
I'm a man of my word, Knight. If he remains invisible to the Brotherhood of Steel, he has nothing to fear. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Well, I'm a paladin now. So, yeah, I'm not gonna claim it yet, though. Yeah, that was sad, though. Yeah, they kicked him out of the Brotherhood. I convinced them not to kill him, though, so that's better than nothing.
Going down.
Charisma. Yeah. That's the only reason why I got my charisma max. Just so then he wouldn't get killed. Wait, is he wearing power armor right now?
If you need anything done, I'll be there to help.
Sheesh.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
I just want to trade a few things.
Very well. Help yourself. Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Hey.
Awaiting your command. Inquiring about anything in particular?
Your thoughts?
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of the Brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
Your thoughts?
I can count the number of people I can depend on with one hand.
That's all for now.
Not a problem.
Hey.
Where do you want me?
Now he's got power armor again.
Being here almost makes me feel like I'm coming home. Isn't that strange?
Hey.
Viewpoint? I shoot. Is something amiss?
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel things are going between us.
I'm glad you've adapted to the ideals I've been trying to teach. Keep up the good work, soldier.
Your thoughts?
The Brotherhood of Steel is lucky to have you within its ranks. All right. Looks like there's something useful here. Just a bunch of junk. What a waste of time. Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
Heads What's up?
What do you want? If you have a moment, I have something personal I'd like to discuss.
Hey.
Need something?
Over here.
I'm on it.
Paladin dance.
Did you have time for that personal matter I mentioned?
Sure.
Honestly, I don't even know where to begin. There's so much I wanted to say.
Well, take a deep breath and start from the beginning.
I'll try. I've spent my entire life, or at least what I perceive as my life, following a plan to shape my own future. But since my banishment, I feel lost. Almost like I exist without purpose. For the first time since that moment I signed up with the Brotherhood, I don't have all the answers. I don't have a plan, and it scares the hell out of me.
You were a Brotherhood soldier, Dance. No fear, remember?
I was a soldier. Now I'm just a soulless machine. Don't you understand? Everything I had, everything I knew is gone. In the span of a few hours, my identity was ripped from me and my world turned upside down. At least what you had was something tangible, something real. Your wife, your son. They were living, breathing humans who loved you and cared for you. Those sons of bitches who created me couldn't even be bothered to implant memories of having siblings or parents. I don't even know how much of my own past is artificial and how much is real. Can you even imagine that? I started out as nothing, and I've ended up as nothing. And I don't know what the hell to do about it.
Hang in there, Dance. You need to fight this thing.
I'm not giving up. Not yet. I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just missing the point. My life's starting over. And I need to come to terms with everything I've lost and everything I've gained, which includes something important you've made me realize. I don't know if it's friendship or an anomaly in my programming. After all, I'm not really human, but whatever it is, I can't deny that I'm feeling closer to you than anyone else I've ever met.
As far as I'm concerned, you're like a brother to me. The best of friends.
And I'll do everything I can to live up to it. Look, I know that this has been difficult for you. In fact, I don't envy some of the recent decisions you've had to make. If our roles had been reversed, I'm not so sure I could have handled it as well as you did. Whatever the case may be, I just want to thank you for sticking by me, and remind you that what I said before still stands. If you need me, I'll be here for you.
Heads up.
Go ahead. I wouldn't mind stopping a moment to talk.
Your thoughts?
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
I'm gonna go take a shower real quick.
Going up.
Yo, but he's got the most powerful power armor in the game right now. The guy. So I'm gonna swap it out with some other power armor and upgrade it.
Ground floor.
You know, like get him to hold some other power armor on his chassis real quick. Make him look cool, you know. Oh, I almost went to the blimp that he'll get killed at. Because if I go to that blimp with him there, everyone will shoot us. Because, you know, they exiled him.
Switching out your gear?
Now his armor's missing. So apparently he was never wearing any armor. It was just making him look cool.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
I'll be back.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Hope this rain lets us in.
as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in
Remember,
order to survive.
we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
All systems are a go, sir. I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature. Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. Evening is drawing near. Perhaps we should seek shelter. My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency. Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall. rain. Hope it doesn't rust out my suit again. Give me a laser rifle and my power armor, and I'll take on the world.
pleasure to serve with you, sir. My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
Yo, Damien.
Feeling creative today?
Look alive.
Be glad to share the burden. Unless you're seeing something that I'm not, I won't be able to reach that.
Hey.
All right. Viewpoint? Is there something bothering you?
Your thoughts?
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
That was it?
Affirmative.
Hey.
Affirmative.
Soldier,
want to swap some gear?
Hey.
Ready.
Dog meat. Come on, boy. It's time to go.
I doubt this K9 can match my tactical prowess in battle, but it's your decision.